I'm not gonna lie, when Mattel revealed the WWE Ultimate Edition line, I didn't really see the point in it. I mean, we already had the Elite line that was constantly being upgraded with things like True Effects technology, interchangeable hands, later double jointed elbows. But the Ultimate Editions have really showed out, in my opinion. They have become probably the best line of WWE action figures. I want to get more Ultimate Editions. I want to buy more. I want them to make more. I know they already make a decent amount of Ultimates, but this is my list of Ultimates that I want to see in the future right here. This is sort of similar to my SDCC wish list. And fun fact, a lot of figures from that wish list were actually announced at SDCC. So hopefully that's the same thing here. I tried to limit the amount of figures that were on that list before that are also on here. But there are a couple, starting off with WrestleMania 39, Demon Finn Balor. You already know the Judgment Day, kind of Judgment Day-esque purple tongue. WrestleMania 39, I absolutely love that gear. This is when he faced Edge at our WrestleMania 39. I think he should have won that match. Like he literally lost as the Demon inside Hell in a Cell to a guy that would go on to go to AEW later in the year. Like it makes no sense. But Finn Balor right here. They only ever did one Ultimate Edition of Finn Balor. I know they announced one at SDCC, but they only did one Ultimate Edition Demon Finn Balor, that being the Wave 3 or Wave 4 or something like that. But it might have been Wave. No, Wave 2 had Shinsuke, so I don't think it was Wave 2. But Finn Balor right here, all the different head sculpts, all the smoke cans, like like the smoke, like the metal cans, they had the smoke coming out of them, give it like plastic or like rubber smoke or something. Headpiece, like the big headpiece they had at WrestleMania 39. Just make that figure, please, Mattel. It would be absolutely amazing. We need more Seth Rollins Ultimate Editions. I want to start off with this is not it, obviously, but I want to get an Elite 45 Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins. SummerSlam 2015. You already know 2015 Seth Rollins was very, very awesome. Just like Authority Seth and heel Seth. Obviously his title reign was cut short when he was WWE champion. But it was very, very awesome when he was holding the United States and the WWE titles. Obviously, he beat John Cena at SummerSlam 2015. So if we were to get that figure, it would be absolutely amazing. White and gold gear. One of my favorite attires that Seth Rollins has ever worn, if not my favorite attire. That attire was just so super duper awesome. So Seth Rollins right here. You would need that articulation because 2015 Seth, he was doing like the Phoenix splashes, frog splashes, and all that. So you need that ultimate articulation to really capture that. And also, I want to point out, I'm just going to pop the Seth Rollins figure back in here. But day one, 2022, not the one that took place on Raw this year, the one that took place on pay-per-view on New Year's Day, 2022. Please make that figure Ultimate Edition form, or Elite form. I don't really care, but I know the fan takeover vote was not day one, 2022. And I was a little disappointed by that unpopular opinion, but personally, I didn't want the Clash of the Castle attire. And I didn't want the Shield attire. I wanted the Day One attire, but it didn't win unfortunately. But that there's still hope. There's still hope that they could give us the lime green, light blue, and then the dark blue gear that he had Day One 2022. Because like the fan takeover, like the old ones, like Adam Cole, he was part of that line, and like they did like the camo gear, like camo gear was the option. That one didn't win, yet they still did it in Elite 92. So there's still hope for Seth Rollins right here for the Day One 2022. Of those two figures, I probably want Elite 45 white gear more, but Day One attire would also be very, very awesome. Talk about an Ultimate Edition that not a lot of people talk about, but I think would be very, very cool. Braun Breaker. Can you imagine a Braun Breaker Ultimate Edition, dude? That would be insanity. Mostly, like, there's two main reasons why I want a Braun Breaker Ultimate Edition right here. First one being the head sculpts. Screaming Braun Breaker head sculpt would be absolutely amazing. Like, I feel like Braun Breaker would be a dude that'd be able to nail the screaming at because he screams about as much as he breathes, if I'm being totally honest, in the ring. So if we were to get a screaming head scan for Braun Breaker, it would just be awesome. And then the second reason is for the singlets, obviously. Like, Braun Breaker has some absolutely insane gears. Pictures that I have up right now are just only some of the gears that Braun Breaker wears, and it would just be absolutely amazing. Ultimate Edition Braun Breaker right here. Don't give him the cloth singlet, give him the molded on singlet treatment right here. Maybe it can be a more current Braun Breaker, give him the IC title. Maybe it can be that red gear. Even though I know it says a swear word across the front of it, so it might be a little like not able to be made by Mattel. I think they could get around it with like putting a Braun logo like in that spot or something. But I do like that red gear, and maybe that would be a good Ultimate Edition. Obviously, give him the IC title. We need another Ultimate Edition Kurt Angle. Not just any Ultimate Edition Kurt Angle. Of course, they made one in Ultimate Edition Series 19, which was a really, really decent figure, but it's not the look that I think of when I think of Kurt Angle. When I think of Kurt Angle, I think of Team Angle WrestleMania 39, no, 19 gear. WrestleMania 19 Kurt Angle. Give him the molded on singlet, just like I said with Braun Breaker. Don't give him the cloth singlet all the different interchangeable hands, like the pointing hands, which weren't included with Ultimate Edition Series 19, fisted hands, microphone holding hands, obviously all that. Give him the jacket, the two gold medals, the undisputed title. Obviously, this figure was originally released in Series 59, but to re-release that in Ultimate Edition form would be amazing. Obviously, 2003 Kurt Angle, absolutely awesome with the Team Angle gear with Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. We need that gear in Ultimate Edition form. That would be awesome. And this is my only current angle that I have, so like to get it updated would be pretty cool. We need a WrestleMania 3 Ultimate Edition Macho Man. This basic right here. I know we've gotten like this in Elite form before, but like I'm just talking about this basic. Like I don't know if it's only mine, but this like these feet are so close together. He'll fall over eventually. Just give him some time. Just give him some time. But WrestleMania 3 Ultimate Edition Macho Man, we need that big robe, which was originally released with the defining moments. The big purple robe. See, there he goes. But the big purple robe would just be awesome with an Ultimate Edition Macho Man. All the Ultimate Edition articulation to make him do like the full elbow drop. We just need that gear in Ultimate Edition form. Give him the IC title, and of course, we could get a Ricky Steamboat in the WrestleMania 3 gear or more. I mean, WrestleMania 3 gear. Obviously, maybe like make that the next Coliseum collection or something. I think that would be really really cool for a Coliseum collection. But I do want the Ultimate Edition Macho Man a little bit more. Talk about an Ultimate Edition, another one that not a lot of people talk about, but I think would be absolutely amazing. I think people would really really like it. Drew McIntyre. You already know Drew McIntyre is one of my favorite wrestlers right now, if not my favorite wrestler right now. I look forward to hearing his promos every single week. He's super duper funny when he's roasting CM Punk on social media. He's especially really really funny, and I think he's awesome, and I think he would make for a great Ultimate Edition. Obviously, the main reason why I want this is obviously like the head sculpts and everything. Like the head sculpt, like the screaming head sculpt would be pretty cool. But a cloth kilt would just be the main selling point for me with the Drew McIntyre Ultimate. They've always done the rubber kilt with the Drew McIntyres, and when they did a cloth kilt with the Roddy Piper Ultimate Editions, I thought that that would make a great Ultimate Edition Drew McIntyre inclusion. As far as the gear, it will be kind of repetitive to what we've seen with the Drew McIntyre gears, but I don't know. Maybe like the WrestleMania 40 attire, like like the white right here, sort of. I think he had like a logo on the back of the trunks, but like mostly just the cloth kilt is why I want that Drew, and like the robe. I mean, like the rubber has kind of been like always a little bit hard to get on, and like that was pretty easy, but it's just like always kind of hard, and it would just be easier with the cloth and the Velcro and all that. And then another Ultimate Edition. This is the last one right here. Another Ultimate Edition. We need an Ultimate Edition Sheamus, dude. An Ultimate Edition Sheamus would be awesome. Like obviously we've seen quite a lot of Sheamuses that are very similar, including this one. But I think they could do a flashback Sheamus in Ultimate Edition form. I think that would be a better fit than a current Sheamus. Because the classic Sheamuses, he used to have like all the color and the attires, like the red, green. So he had some orange sometimes. I think that would make for a great Ultimate Edition. For the World Heavyweight Championship, maybe give him the Bro Kick Hooligans. I think it says shirt. All the different head sculpts. Obviously, I've just mentioned all the different head sculpts, but like all the different like screaming Sheamus head sculpt. Give him the hip displacement joints so we can go for like a super high Bro Kick. Because like with the elites, this is kind of like the minimum. Excuse me. And if you're doing it to like a taller guy, it can look a little awkward. So then you have to do like this, and then that that looks really awkward. So maybe like then maybe do like the hip displacement joints on a Sheamus. I think that would be a lot better. And obviously, I would really like a Sheamus Ultimate Edition. I love Sheamus. He's one of my all-time favorites. But yes, this has been my top Ultimate Editions I want to see from Mattel. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what Mattel Ultimate Editions that you want to see them make right here. This is just my list, and what we're gonna look back on this in 5 years and hopefully say that all these Ultimate Editions have been made. The number one Ultimate Edition I want to see is probably Elite 45 Seth Rollins. White attire, Mattel, please. Second place would be Finn Balor. But yes, this has been my Ultimate Edition list. Jed Wrestling, out.